It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Really? What?
Oh yeah. Enough of that.
And welcome. Am I being heard? Am I on? Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. A little late, but better late than never.
Better late than never, because you know what? Do you smell that? Do you smell that deliciousness coming? Do you smell that good?
I thought you were saying, I smell.
It smells so good here, and I got to tell you, it is not your cologne. We are live at Pizza District in Boca Raton. We are kicking off lunchtime at the cafe. We are on the road in our new home until our new studio is being built out.
That's right.
How do you like that?
We are, I don't know if you can hear us. If you can, look at my hand signs, or you can hear us. Okay. All I'm saying is, wow, what a change of events is coming.
I know.
Soon to a theater near you. I mean, this place is humongous. Do you know I went in the front door, I got lost, I ran into Teddy, and I found my way out.
And then you ran into Hector in the warehouse.
And Hector's a very big individual.
So for all of you that follow us on social media, the social media platform is continuing to grow. You can see our new studio. It is in build-out phase. We're going to be in there before the complete build-out, and a special thank you to everyone that has helped us and our movers and our crew that packed us up. So you're going to see us on the road for lunchtime at the cafe until we're all built out. Ceiling's going in, air conditioning's going in today.
Yes.
Some new windows, and then we get the fun begins.
Yes, and then you're going to see it slowly materialize into something we've always dreamed and wanted. So, ready now, here we go.
And all the artists that we have come to know and love for all these years that we've worked with them, they will now be a part of decorating our new home and our new digs. And I have to thank Nico. We are live at Pizza District. He is our first stop on our road tour, and he's always so gracious, and the food smells amazing. And Jackie Birch has already eaten, and we haven't even had the pleasure. We've got 5 points of interest coming up to your social media channel near you, at Pizza District. Nico, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you guys for coming. Always a pleasure dealing with you guys.
What's happening at Pizza District?
Pizza District is going good, thank God. Actually, we just had some of our busiest months since being open.
Fantastic.
And that's pretty crazy because they happened in the slowest part of the year in Boca Raton, in the summer months. So August was actually our biggest month since we've been open.
Wow.
September our second, and October our third. So we're definitely trending on the right direction. Everyone's finding out on how good our product is, how beautiful our store is, how friendly our staff is. So now it's just getting the word out.
And Jackie, you had an opportunity to interview Nico. What did you learn?
So in my opinion, what makes a really good restaurant is not just the food, it's the environment and it's the people surrounding it. And from the second that I walked in, it was smiles from everybody, and I felt welcoming. Him and I were talking, because we were also talking about the studio and how when you have a prediction date of something that's going to be done, it's just a ballpark area.
Add 6 months to it.
Yeah, right? So I was saying to him, it's better that you guys took the time to really do it, and you didn't rush through it because you're walking in and you're excited to eat, and I'm in awe looking around all the back. I don't know if you guys can see the backwood. No, probably not.
I got to tell you though, Jackie, one of the spots she interviewed the pizza coming out of the oven, and she took a bite, and true to her New York roots, she folded it, and actually someone commented, they go, she's a folder.
They
So
said,
is that a thing?
I guess so. They said one bite, but I took one slice.
It's funny
Face.
because I looked at it and it didn't seem different to me. That's how we eat it.
No, yeah, that's how my dad used to. I remember I'd be a little girl and wherever he'd take us to get pizza and he'd be like, "You hold it, you're gonna break it. Just fold it. Just
gotta
fold
fold
it.
it.
You
She's
gotta
a
fold
folder.
it."
In
And
Florida, they use a knife and a fork.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And sometimes they take the cheese off. I mean, you guys are weird.
We usually cut the slices in half, but once she told me she was from New York, I'm like,
He
she's-
handed me,
she's
like,
a
the
folder.
biggest piece.
She's a folder.
I don't
So
know if you
that's
guys
it.
can see, but like this is pretty
one slice.
big, and I'm
That's
not
tremendous.
done.
That's
I'm not
Now,
done.
you know, and sometimes if you get two slices, because in the day we used to get two slices
Yeah.
of soda, and you put one slice inside the other, and you
Oh
fold
yeah,
it.
yeah. You make
It's
it thick.
called a double.
I used to call that my double dish.
It's called a food
Deep
coma.
Yes.
No, you eat it slowly so you don't choke in.
But then you still go home and you take a nap with your Pepsi in your hand.
But I'm excited because we get to kick off our new food network, and in our new space, you're going to see we've got room for a cafe, lunch at the cafe, and we get to kick off lunch at the cafe right here at Pizza District.
That's true.
And that's where the segments are going to be because you can't kick off a 12 o'clock lunch show without food. And now we have the space to do it. I'm not cooking, so don't worry. The fire department does not need to be on notice. I am not cooking any of the food that we have seen.
Now we're going to use the magic of television. When you bring in a dish, you show how to do it.
Exactly.
You put it underneath, and then you lift it, and voila.
It's kind of like my life at home. You order it in, you put it on your own plates, and voila, the magic of cooking.
And you look up the recipe.
Well, sometimes the magic is, and I was watching them make, because they got the table there where
Yes.
they do the dough. I mean, this is all New York for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes the love of how you make a dish is really.
You taste love.
You taste
You
it.
do.
You can see how hard you worked at it. You can
Yes.
see the stuff that goes on it. You know, that's really what it's all about. And that's the whole idea behind the network, what we're trying to accomplish.
And we've got a lot of networks coming out. Our Food Network is one of them. Our Kids Network is coming up. We've got our Health and Wellness, and it's all going under our big umbrella. And soon I will tell you what the name of that production company is. But there's a lot of things. So stay tuned. We're going to be on the road. And you know what? Our sets are always open. And all of our local restaurants would love to have you come and have some lunch. We've got Fem City in the house. Bev D'Amico and Tony is with us of Reboot Wellness Cruises. So a lot of things going
A
on.
lot of interesting aspects are happening. And we also want to welcome our newest sponsor, Mr. Dignity Wayne.
Dignity
from
Memorial.
Dignity Memorial. And you would think that Dignity Memorial is all about that side of the coin. They actually celebrate life. They talk about celebrating life. It's a whole campaign. They're huge, one of the largest in the country. So we're going to be doing a lot of work with them in different aspects. Again, networking them out as well. You're going to see them tomorrow at
At
where we going
Robot.
tomorrow? At Mad Robot.
Mad Robot.
It is Mad Robot in Federal. We're going to be down there as well. So we are going to pack the rest of the week. We're going to be Wednesday.
Wednesday, we're at JJ's Cafe. Thursday, we're down at the Adventure Game Store in Davie. Thank you to Hector for arranging that because we are creating a Brooklyn Cafe TV game board.
Yes.
So, I know. Because we don't have enough on our plates, we're going to keep adding more. So the more we add, the more
I think
crew we
our
bring
game
in.
board should be put on a roulette wheel.
Of course you do.
So that when we come
I
in
like
here,
that idea.
we come in here and everybody plays. So you take a turn on the roulette, you move the spots, and everybody gets to participate. I think that's the way to go with
I
this.
think it's a great idea.
I am full of them.
But in the meantime, coming out to Pizza District, we are on Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road. You've got some amazing lunch specials, Nico. Let's talk about those a little bit.
So as we went over our slices, they are, pretty much 3 slices in one. So I do something called like a pick 2. You can get any 2 with a beverage for $9.99. You can do 2 slices in a drink, which is equivalent to a half a pie. Or you can do a slice and a salad, or a slice and a half a sandwich. My sandwiches are phenomenal. My chicken parmesanos, my prosciutto caprices, eggplant parmesan.
Prosciutto who?
Hey, prosciutto caprese, yes, with buffalo
Prosciutto
mozzarella, a little balsamic glaze, a little arugula,
Holy
fresh
smokes.
Sounds really
plum
good, right?
tomatoes.
You ever thought about teaching a class on how to make pizza?
No, I have not actually.
I have an idea
Because
for
right
it.
now I just go, this is a very interesting business. You cannot be completely sane to own a restaurant.
But it's interesting that you say that because to add on with what you were saying, you can taste the love. He was telling me back there, he said 3 years ago, I didn't know how to make a pizza. And it's just about knowing quality food over quantity, over trying to upsell people too much. It's knowing quality. And
Thank you. And I'm also a firm believer you eat with your eyes. You can have
Okay.
a beautiful food and anything you're eating, but sometimes if they're not aesthetically pleasing with the eyes,
Presentation is key.
Presentation is everything.
Yep.
Yeah, my whole kitchen, everyone that I have here, I use this word, they think I'm crazy. I'm like, I want everything to be sexy. Like, if it's not, when in doubt, throw it out. I don't care how much I'm throwing out, but if it's not perfect, do not send it out because it's all a long-term thing for me.
Right.
Now, my son is a chef.
You are?
He loves to cook. He
Come-
loves to cook.
come on, I
This
need some
guy,
bodies, please.
He
He
wants
loves to eat.
He wants
Who
to.
doesn't?
He always wanted to learn, but he's too shy to ask. You know that I'm afraid to ask the question I always wanted to ask. That's how he is. But he
You're like,
always
no.
wanted to be a chef. You should see this guy eat. He loves to eat.
You should see me eat.
Freddie, you want to tackle this whole pie?
You can
Me
eat
and
that
you?
whole pie.
He would.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care if you fold it upside down or inside.
The other great thing about Pizza District is I order in a lot, which we all know.
Yes, you
There's
do.
There's not a fee for delivery. You know, yesterday I ordered in at my daughter's. It was raining. There was a $12 delivery fee down in Fort Lauderdale. There's no fee here. If you go to any of the apps, you call Pizza District directly.
Do you know how to make a pizza?
No.
Do you know how to make a? Okay, we got to open up a school.
We can do it, we can do
Nothing
it.
complicated. Something simple.
But
I
they
think,
do-
I
How
think
to
you're going to
roll
have to
dough.
help me, Freddie, because
But
right
they
now my
deliver.
plate is a little full.
But they deliver.
No,
right
you're
from
going to be
here
the
your
master. You're
house.
the one
Yeah.
that comes in at the end and judges.
So what you were saying, Don, I do really enjoy offering free delivery service. We know now with these third parties that I do use also for all the millennials that don't know how to pick up a phone and just call us directly. But yeah, I mean, so many people, they charge $7, $8, $6. I do free delivery. I pay my delivery drivers very well. It's more of a burden on me, but I want my customers to feel happy. To
Right.
know that they can go get a pie. They only want to tip a couple bucks for the driver. That's fine. I make sure my drivers are always pleasant, smiling. And, you know, to me, it's just one part of the service that I like to offer.
And you get it hot, and it's easy, and the food is absolutely delicious.
You get over.
Why?
I
Because
mean,
he's right
Dawn's
down
been
the
here.
street.
She was here on Friday nights. He ordered yesterday. I mean, I'm going to
Really?
start handing out VIP cards.
Because you know what?
Wow.
And just when you don't, because I can get cauliflower crust. Sometimes I get a cauliflower pizza and then a sub, and a salad.
We're
and
going to
then
throw
when
you
you're-
under the bus here. So she comes maybe 4 or 5 times a week, huh?
Wings. Oh, yeah.
And the wings, they're not
Oh, you
fried.
eat wings
And a regular
too?
slice.
The baked chicken wings.
Oh. You
Yeah.
tell me, you say to me, I go to the gym every day.
I do.
Uh-huh, which is right down the street.
Exactly.
So you come here after, every day. Uh-huh. Okay, now I know
I
what's
go to
going
the
on.
gym, which is across the street, and this is on my way home. And I stop in, I see Nika, we get a glass of wine or a beer, a salad.
Oh, beer.
If I have time, we hang out.
Oh,
On Friday, I didn't. Yeah.
okay.
Nothing better than coming home from the gym and not
You
drinking
know,
water
but
and having a
it's-
nice glass of,
What,
or bottle
talk
of wine.
about a neighborhood hangout right here. And you've
That's
got
right out.
options, and this
You
will
don't
lead
feel
right
sore.
into Tony. You have vegan options.
I
you
do.
have
I have a
healthy
lot.
food
Yeah,
options.
of course. Like you said, you know, you usually get the cauliflower crust. I'm very big on the cauliflower crust. It's our #1 seller right now. I do another gluten-free crust that's tapioca-based with rice flour, which is also extremely popular. And then we do have the vegan cheeses that is, you know, a lot of people nowadays, it's not even just being, you know, vegan. It's more a lot of people have dietary issues.
Right.
You know, so that is a big thing. I used to think when I first opened it was funny, someone getting like a large meat lovers with vegan cheese on it. But believe it or not, it happens a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
so-
that like ordering a Diet Coke with a chicken Parmesan sub?
Yes. Yeah. No,
what's
we've
wrong?
all done that before.
Well, wait a minute.
We've all done that before.
I do a meat lover's pizza
I do
with
that.
vegan cheese all the time.
Why?
Because the vegan cheese tastes good.
That's a good-
I don't do
okay.
it because of the
Diet,
vegan.
It's basically water.
The
Just
vegan
tastes-
cheese I use is the best on on the market by
Yeah.
far.
I
It's
never tried it.
follow your heart. It's great. It is. I mean, to have that option is to me, you know, a necessity now. If you
Right.
want to grow, you have to have this. So many people are trending in the healthier alternatives.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why we do the thin crust with the fresh organic ingredients and all these things. You have to do it, you know?
It's delicious. And the cauliflower crust, I usually eat, let's ask Tony, when you eat pizza, inside out or outside in?
What do you mean? What does
From
that
the
mean?
point out or from outside in?
From the back or the front? In other words, do you eat the crust first or do you eat the point first?
Thank you.
Talking to your man.
Do you eat-
I eat from
She
the.
eats it from the crust.
I eat
oh
from the
my
crust
God! Of course you do. Kidding.
in. That should be a poll.
That's like saying you walk into a room and you turn around and face the
I
opposite
think we
way.
should take
You
a
walk
poll
into the
on
room
Facebook.
backwards.
Do you eat your pizza from the point to the crust or the crust to the point? Inside
However
out
you
or
eat it,
outside
at least
in?
you're enjoying it, right?
I
You
like
know,
the
they
crunchy
they
crust.
also fill the crust with cheese, right?
They do. I don't.
But I
they
can
do.
understand that eating the crust first.
Right.
The
I
crust
like-
you leave for last.
I like why? Because it's like the best part. 'Cause you like the crunch.
Yeah, because
Isn't
you
that
gotta
funny?
eat the
Like,
crunch
Honey, we
for
gotta
the-
go back to
thing.
New York. I can't do this
I
anymore.
can't down here. I used to cringe when I saw people eating pizza down here. I said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I think
It's okay.
that's-
I just think I found my next destination.
Thank you
And
very
you're
much.
at, you're at Lynn University,
Yes,
so
I
you're right
am.
up the street. You for all the
Oh
college
my
kids.
God! I'm not even thinking about that. Oh,
This is on the way home to the gym.
this
You
is
can
on the way
actually-
home to the gym.
You
It's
can
like
actually run down here because you always run.
I'm like, listen, I'm a runner. I need the carbs. Give me a whole pie. And meat
for,
lovers.
for everyone that's at Lynn University or FAU or Palm Beach State, it's so close. They're right on the corner of 18th Street and Powerline Road, right in central Boca Raton.
And $9.99. Who doesn't love a budget when you're in college or just in general?
And you just show me your ID, and I always give you guys 10, 15% off. I'm very generous. I'm
What, for
giving
being a
discount-
student?
For anything.
I got
love
a
to give
driver's
discounts.
license.
I got a driver's
Can I
license.
show you my driver's
I have
license?
25% gift cards right behind that. I mean, to me, it's it's pizza. You know, if I take care of my customers, they're gonna take care of me.
That's awesome.
So
That's a
I'm-
really great mindset.
You know, my partner thinks I'm crazy for it, but he lets me do it. But you know, you have to. Too many
Right.
people just try to take as much possible from each customer. Why?
Right.
Then they're not gonna come back.
You're
It's
just
already hard.
yeah.
It's already hard times. You know, it's so hard now. You know, to make it. You know, we see how much taxes we pay. We see this with that. We have rent is the highest it's been.
Right.
The real estate market's crazy. You know what I mean? I already have, a superior product. So if I can give back a little bit, I'm the first one to do it.
I think we
Improving
learned that
quality.
lesson recently.
You have to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And quality, and we've got Tony Twyman. Am I pronouncing it right? With Reboot Wellness Cruise. You talk about giving back. It's so much of what you do as well in the health and wellness arena. Giving back and fitness and
It's a passion of mine for sure. It's a passion. It's a labor of love, and it's just because I want to see people happy. I want to see people healthy and enjoying their lives, and therefore serving others around them and making everybody have a wonderful life as well.
And that's so much of what it's about. In our new space, I call it the ark. You know when God created the flood because people were not nice to each other and all this drama, and when they took two at a time into an ark?
The ark?
Our new space is the ark.
What was the name of the guy in the ark?
Noah.
Noah?
And what was his wife's name?
I don't know.
You didn't have a wife.
Now you know it? Noah didn't have a wife.
I'm
had to.
joking.
Of course he had a wife.
I don't know his wife. Anyone know
Man,
Noah's wife's
Freddy,
name?
right on the spot.
You see that? You see that? Nobody know Noah's wife's name.
Does
He had
anyone know?
animals.
If you know Noah's wife's name, give us a call.
No, his
better
wife
than a
wasn't
wife.
an
You
animal.
get 25% off at Pizza District if you do.
888-994-4995 to get a 25% off Pizza District. But that's what it is. You know what? It's time to bring on
Miss Noah.
more health, more hope and kindness in this world. Susan?
Susan?
There you go. He's eating something.
You believed it. You don't even know.
I don't.
He didn't have a wife. He had
I may know.
animals.
I
He
may
had
know.
To. He had to have had because, right, there have to have been because
To
there's
have everything.
more and more.
There was,
It was
Noah 1
everything.
and Noah 2, right?
It was, I think, it was just a farm animal.
He had a brother.
Had a lot of animals.
Sometimes that's better than a spouse.
Always better than a
But you remember we used to tease at our space that we needed more space, we needed an ark? Well, now we've got one.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. Every time you say that, we
What
end up
happens?
getting bigger. If we get bigger after this one, I see the Empire State Building in your future.
But isn't that what it's all about? It's about bringing our message and sharing everyone else's message of kindness and hope, wellness, giving back to the community. That's what it's all about.
It is.
Now, good food, too, is incorporated with that as well.
And you don't have to cook it. You can come to Pizza District.
All of a sudden, I've never seen Jackie Birch with such an appetite.
Oh my God, no, I'm loving
you like
this
to
right now.
Eat? You do.
Please.
I'm like, do you want cauliflower crust? She's like, no, I want the real thing.
I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll have a bite of that. Then can I just have like a pie to
She's
myself
going to
for
go run
each
5
one?
miles.
Yeah, I gotta eat. I'm like staring at this. It's not even finished. When this camera is off, I'm gonna go over. I'm just gonna.
Tell us the
finish.
phone number here, Nico.
561-961-4163.
And you're open 7
Every
days?
day. You can see me here every day at 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, we close at 11. Sundays, actually, we open at noon, not 11, but close at the same time, 10 p.m.
They're open late every night. The food is always delicious. You can have your healthy options, or you can go all in. You can go carbs and cheese, or you
My
can go
salads,
healthy.
you guys seen
Salads are
my
spectacular.
antipasto salad. It's the biggest salad you've ever seen. I'm really into my salads, the freshness. I also import extra virgin olive oil from my family's land in Greece. That's number 3 in Europe, so I put olive oil on all my food. So
Amazing.
if you like good olive oil, you'll taste it.
Absolutely amazing. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I want to talk to Tony about his Wellness Reboot Cruise. What's happened in our community, save the date. It is January 18th through 20th. It's Martin Luther King weekend. Taking a cruise about being healthy. Amazing speakers, incredible food, and we're going to come back. We're going to talk about that in a few. Come on out and join us at Pizza District. We are here until at least 2 o'clock. It is lunchtime at the cafe, and we will be right back.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Each one of us is a unique story. The chapters filled with achievements, passions, and people. So how do you celebrate a life? How do you tell someone's story in a single ceremony? Begin with what they loved. Was it the outdoors? Dancing? Cooking? Then think about how to highlight that passion in a meaningful way. We can help you design a fitting tribute from beginning to end. One that perfectly captures the individual. Coordinating everything from calla lilies, catering, to even a 70s disco. That's why we're here, to see that every life is well celebrated.
And we're back. Always wanted to do that.
And you know what? All our toys are now in my car, so we've got an ever-moving set.
And we're allowed to use it now.
We are allowed to use it. We are live on location at Pizza District. It is lunchtime at the cafe, so come on out and have some fun. We are live here today. We are on the road. You're going to see us on the road a lot as our new studio is being built out, and I'm so excited. We've got Patty from Fem City with us today, and Tony Twyman with the Reboot Wellness Cruise. And I don't even think we got a chance to interview you last year when you went on the cruise. You were on some of the other shows that we produced,
Correct.
but we've never had the chance.
First time. First
So
time.
thank you so much for
You
joining
went,
us.
you went on the cruise?
I was there.
You were there.
I was there.
Tell us a little bit about the cruise.
So the cruise is an opportunity to reset, relax, and restore your mind, body, and soul. And what we want to do is to have a space, a safe space for everyone to come. So whether you're dealing with gut health issues, mental health issues, proper ways to lose weight, we are going to have someone on that cruise for you. So we want to have a lot of practitioners and a lot of lectures, workshops for everyone to come and enjoy themselves, whether it's doing some yoga, meditation, Pilates, or boot camp, or is taking in one of the workshops that could be mind-changing as well.
How did this whole idea come to be?
It was divine installation. It was a moment from God to do something great, something that would impact my family. And I felt like to impact my family, I had to go and help 1,000 other people. And then maybe they would take me seriously, that we have to change the dynamics of the lifestyle choices that we're making and the food that we're eating to break the family curse, which pertains to health.
Had you ever done anything like this before?
Nah, this is it. I decided to do it, and then I sat around on the couch and I said, okay, how do you do this? And how do you put this together? And all of a sudden, I'm an event planner for wellness events. It was unique. It was very unique.
It's amazing what you've done, because you're now taking everything that we do in the neighborhood on a cruise, and you've got a captive audience. Either if you can keep them from going off the ship, right? You've got a
Yeah, you
captive
got to
audience.
keep them out the casino and
Keep
them
away from the hamburger places.
Right. We do have vegan food. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, organic vegan food too. So we take good care of you when it comes to eating. But yeah, you have a captive audience. You have that sea salt air. It's just something about being out there that allows people to open up and be vulnerable. And that's what I noticed the first inaugural one that we did.
So when is the cruise that you're planning?
The cruise is January 18th through the 20th out of the Port of Palm Beach, and we're going to go to the beautiful Nassau Island and support the people of the Bahamas, put some tourism dollars over there, and have some excursions on land, on sea over there as well, on the island as well.
And do you have, when people get on the ship, are there activities, are there lectures, or is it more off-site?
No, it's right on the ships. So the moment we get on board, we have a nice little vegan luncheon, and then we'll do some stretch therapy, some Pilates, some movement things before we get into our workshops later in the afternoon on that Saturday.
And then it's full day of lectures. You said you've got, about 10 different speakers coming?
Yes, we have a panel of doctors, very reputable doctors, a neurologist. We have someone who's been on the Dr. Oz show about 5 different times. So we're going to have a lot of fun with helping people relax and get the knowledge that they need to go back and create change that can be lasting change.
Okay, hold that thought. We're going to go to a commercial break and take a hard break because this show is being edited for something else.
All right.
So we're going to be right back. G-Man, just play up a commercial. We'll see you on the other side. Give us a minute.
2 and 2. We'll be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
And with that,
You've got so many sound effects going. You've got your horn, you've got your bell. We've got so much going on.
you like this one?
And our phone lines are open. You can give us a call at 888-994-4995. We are live at Pizza District. We're talking about the Wellness Reboot Cruise. We've got
Wait a minute. What's the phone number?
888-994-4995.
Is that correct? She got the right number? And are we on Amp It Up? We're not? It doesn't say.
888-994-4995. And yes, we do have a new internet radio station called Amp It Up FM, and that is coming out soon or today.
Maybe she can figure it out.
As soon as Teddy figures it
It's
out,
up. It's working.
You'll be able to find us on Amp It Up FM as well. So there's a lot of things that are changing and growing. So many things.
First of all, it's not just Amp It Up FM. It's a big deal.
I know it is.
When you walk into our new place, we're going to set up an online spot. So if you have a business and you're going to have something to say, you're going to come in and you're going to be the DJ of the moment. And you're going to go in there, you're going to DJ on live, on the air. That's right. With a
DJ
call to
Patty.
action. DJ Patty. And you're going to come in and you're going to tell the world, and this is going to be a continuous station. It's going to be going on and on and on because we're going to give people the alternative. If they don't want to do regular AM, FM, they're going to be able to do online radio, but we're going to present it differently than anybody else. Because this is a world of change.
It's a world of growth.
Did you
is
know
what
that?
It is.
Did you see the latest on the planes? Did anybody see the news this morning, the latest and the greatest on airplanes now?
Tell me.
Okay, so the pilot is flying the plane, and he has cabin pressure, and he goes unconscious. And you're on this plane. What happens?
You crash?
Besides you screaming,
What?
you crash, right?
Or the co-pilot takes over?
There is no co-pilot on these small planes. You hit a button, and the plane lands itself. It flies itself and lands itself.
Wow.
And it tells you, we're going to land. And you land. And everybody lives. They tested it. Well, you got to run to the front.
Thank you, Patty. I'm thinking, yes, who hits the button?
If something happens to the pilot and he doesn't do anything on the stick for 10 minutes, it automatically goes into play.
Wow.
It is the latest and the greatest on planes safety.
Can you imagine?
Press a button.
Imagine flying without a pilot.
No.
Well,
I'd rather have two pilots.
you got to look it
Thank
up.
you. I
You got to
agree.
look. Well, they have cars that drive themselves, right? Until they hit you in the crosswalk. Other than that, I saw a show where they were selling drugs in a car that had nobody driving it, and they had this whole system where you bought the drugs and they caught the guys.
It was like a remote control drug dealer.
Yes. It is the wildest, and it was a Tesla. It was a car that they used in
I'm
that.
just telling you.
But I think that flying a plane, and it's going to save lives. I mean, think about it. Our world is ever changing.
Ever changing. Technology is
Ever-changing.
ever changing. But at the end of the day, your health is the most important.
And you can change that too.
And you
Eating
can go
right
on,
and everything
You
else.
can go on the Wellness Reboot Cruise and learn all about it.
Now, what I like about, you better have a big boat.
Well, we're going to need a bigger boat, but right now we're going to use what we got.
Yeah, because you're going to sell out
Yeah.
real fast.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is the new trend, is in being healthy, living longer, the whole 9 yards of what's going on right now in the industry, is that with the information coming out, it's not as scary anymore to live healthy. It's more dangerous to live unhealthy. Me as a diabetic, if I want to live 5 years or 4 years, just keep doing what I'm doing. But if I want to do just a little vegan, we have a program called Just a Little Vegan. You go vegan one day. And then one turns to two, two turns to three, until finally you get to the health part of it. And you will watch diabetes plummet downwards. And I only speak for diabetes because I'm a diabetic. Heart disease. Diabetes and heart disease. They're a married couple.
But I'm fascinated to see what you're going to be talking about on the cruise. And Patty is the president of Fem City Boca del Rey. How many members now?
We're about 280.
And so many are solopreneurs, young women with families, right? And what's the message that we're sharing out with people and their families? What is your ultimate message?
The ultimate message is you control your health, and we're wanting to help you control your health so you can take back your life and really live the true life that you were meant to live.
And how do we do that?
Well, you start where you are. You take an assessment of your life, and you look at the goals that you have, and then we put together a plan on how to move forward.
And part of the cruise is putting together an individualized plan as well?
Absolutely. We have workshops that are going to be going on, and then there's follow-up that you can do with those practitioners once we're off the ship as well. So this is not just for a couple of days to come and relax and that's it. We're wanting to relax, reset, and restore. So we want to take you back to the land with a game plan, and when we see you on the next cruise, we want to know about the improvements. So we're all about testing. We're all about, measurement and improvement.
I like the reset part because I'm sitting there yesterday thinking, with the time change, I woke up a little early. So it was a very long day that I could have relaxed and reset, but I didn't.
Now,
We did posts and we did this and I did this and come on in. It's a full restaurant is going. She walks. She goes, oh.
now that you know that when you reset a clock backwards, there is a psychological thing. They have a name for it. I'm not smart enough to know. They have a psychological thing that happens to you with depression.
Really?
Yes. Did you know this? You guys didn't hear about this? And what happens is you get depressed because you're going back. You have a tendency of eating more. You have a tendency of eating more carbs, is what they showed. And there's this whole science based on the fact that when you go back, as opposed to when you bring the clock forward, depression sets in.
Is it because it gets darker earlier?
It gets darker earlier. You ever notice that people up north get more depressed quickly? And it affects more women than it does men.
I can vouch for it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you look it up online, I'll get you the name. It's a long name. And it's funny because Linda knew right away what it was. She says, that is very true.
But I think the reset piece is tremendous. And I really think at least for me, you can relax, you can go to the gym, but do we ever truly reset? Because we're always on our technology. Right? At 10 o'clock, everyone's text that I sent out yesterday morning flooded. Everyone starts answering back Sunday night, which means nobody reset over the weekend. It
They
wasn't
were at
even
the
just
beach.
me.
The beach.
You got to let go of technology sometimes. You got to do a digital detox. And that's all about just saying, you know what? What was it like when I was 5 or 10 or 15 years old when I didn't have all this technology? How did I get by? I got by quite fine. Sometimes you got to let that stuff go. And there's times where I'm not returning a text message right away. And somebody might get upset because of the culture that we've created with that. But you literally got to let go of that sometimes and just breathe, read, be thankful. And that's what I'm working on
And
for
you
myself.
got to learn how
as
to
well.
breathe.
Yeah.
You say breathe, you got to learn how to breathe.
You got to, yeah.
Dawn learned
absolutely.
how to breathe last week.
That's
I'm
fine.
still working on
She
it.
started where she was, and
That's
now
what
she's
she
moving
said.
forward.
Do you know that 15 minutes of your feet in grass will change your life? My father taught me that.
Really?
I thought he was nuts. Over 40 years ago, he told me this. And I never listened to what he was talking about. And it's true. If you get to put your feet in grass for 15 minutes a day, I know it sounds crazy. Go to your backyard, your front yard, and you do this. The minerals that are in the soil is what your body needs.
Interesting.
And it's a true fact. Look it up.
The body's the skin's the largest organ we have, so it goes right through there. I like taking walks on the beach, with my feet off, with the shoes off. So that makes you feel a little different than walking on the beach with your shoes on. It's a big difference.
I think the reset is important, and then restore. You've got all these new tips and hacks and tricks when you get back to land, and you can have a whole new outlook, and you just continue to grow.
And we'll have nutrition products on board, things that people don't normally see when they're sitting around watching television. We'll have some modalities that folks aren't used to. The frustrating part for being at some of these wellness expos that I go to is I'm there, but how do we get this stuff out to everyone else? How does my friends learn about these products and services? So the goal is to get these different modalities in front of people too. So they'll get the relaxation, they'll get the ocean, they'll get the food, but it's getting these products and services in front of them and educating them to make better decisions going forward.
Well, I have an idea. Why don't we?
Yes.
Yes, we can do it already?
We're going to do cauliflower potato chips.
Well, no, what
Cauliflower
I'm thinking
chips.
is all of these sponsors and these new modalities, let's bring them on the show.
Okay.
And let's share it out with all of our viewers and our listeners and all of our platforms and give people a little bit of an idea of what's going on the cruise that's happening on January 18th. And Dr. Lee, she's already smiling. She's like, I'm in.
Now, I got a question. How do we keep people to continue everybody, it's like going to church. I'm not going to say temple or anything. Going to church. Okay. You go to church and you feel like you can conquer the world. You leave church, 24 hours, it evaporates a little bit. 48, it evaporates more. By the end of the week, you need church all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you keep people on the straight and narrow once they've learned what you've taught them? How do we keep them there? What do you do? Have an after program? Is there something they can do?
I'm actually learning about all that. After the first cruise, I realized that we were literally creating game changers. And I said, we got to create some online platforms, some continuing education programs. So I'm in the middle of developing some of that as we speak.
How do people get more information?
You can follow me at Reboot Cruise on Instagram. You can go to rebootcruise.com and get all the information there. You can put your deposits down on rebootcruise.com as well.
How much do I dare ask?
It's not very expensive. It's very affordable. The price is $525 based upon double occupancy.
$525.
For a cabin or per person?
Per person.
Okay, that's not bad.
So that includes all your food, your gratuities, port charges, taxes.
How long you gone for?
We leave on a Saturday at noon, and we're off the ship by like 10 a.m. on Monday morning.
And you got all the speakers and a whole
How much is your wife? How much is your life worth?
Your life is worth your entire life, right? It's about relaxing, rebooting, and recharging, resetting. Everything that you got to do to keep going.
Especially somebody that needs it and they come back. I mean, you take Teddy. Teddy needs it.
Teddy needs it.
She needs it, yes. Because look at her.
We've had our crew working all weekend.
Teddy's gonna wait till they get a look at what's ahead of them. She's gonna say, "I need that cruise ASAP."
We're going to take a quick commercial break. For more information, you can go to, what's the website?
Rebootcruise.com.
Rebootcruise.com. When we come back, more with Fem City. We're going to talk to Patty Goldenberg. We've got Dr. Lee with us and Bob. I think Bob might join us as well. And there's a really cute little girl that can give us a whole new insight to what it's like without technology. She's got her elephant on the table, and you know what?
Life is good.
And there she is in her red cowboy boots.
Life is good with the
We
elephant.
are live at Pizza District in Boca Raton on the corner of Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road for lunchtime at the cafe. We're at time to dig into some pizza.
Okay.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
With a PhD in neuroscience. Her practice in acupuncture helps hormone balancing, total relaxation, diabetes, and inflammation. For additional questions or to schedule a free consultation, call Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic at 617-817-1910. Acupuncture and Chinese herbs are very effective in treating many ailments and diseases and have been used for thousands of years in China. Call today for your free consultation at 617-817-1910.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Each one of us is a unique story. The chapters filled with achievements, passions, and people. So how do you celebrate a life? How do you tell someone's story in a single ceremony? Begin with what they loved. Was it the outdoors? Dancing? Cooking? Then think about how to highlight that passion in a meaningful way. we can help you design a fitting tribute from beginning to end. One that perfectly captures the individual. Coordinating everything from calla lilies, catering, to even a 70s disco. That's why we're here, to see that every life is well celebrated.
And we're back. And I'm eating.
And you're always eating when we get back.
Yeah, that's not good. You should give me a 10, 20
He
second.
did. He said
Oh.
5, 4. We are back. We are live at the Brooklyn Cafe show. We are on location at Pizza District, and there's Connor in Boca Raton. We're on the corner of Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road. I think a bus just got here because there is a line ready to go out the
I know.
door.
They showed up. Connor, you hungry? Pizza. Go this
Yeah.
way and pick it up. Take it with you.
About an hour ago, I see him eating a bagel. I go, lunch is coming. He says, no, I need to get my breakfast in before I eat lunch. And that was an hour ago. So there you go. There's the timing. We've got Patty from Fem City with us. We've had Tony with us from the Reboot Wellness Cruise. And we've got Dr. Lee joining us. Patty, what is happening with Fem City?
So Fem City just had our last connection luncheon of the year. We were at Cafe Med in Deerfield Beach. Absolutely amazing. Had a wonderful, wonderful time. Beautiful ocean view. Our friends Ashley Brown did a great job.
Was she back from maternity leave?
She just got back from maternity
Nice.
leave and threw her right into the fire. I think she had 3 events going on at the window that day. But we had a beautiful event. And now we're closing out the year with a couple of member-only events. So if you're not a member, a paid business member of Fem City Boca Del Rey, you want to be. We have our November Coffee Connection, and then we have a December Holiday Social, and those are member-only. And then we'll start the luncheons back in January, towards the end of the month.
I have to tell you, and I can't let the cat totally out of the bag yet, but it is the Fem City connections that have helped us grow to where you and I are growing to.
Meow.
And it's not just about giving out a business card, it's the networking and the relationships, and we're going to launch the whole big story when it comes out, but stay tuned, it's coming, and it is really due to Fem City that we had the opportunity to be where we are and the amazing connections we've made. And these women, oh my gosh, they are young, they are powerful, they are multitasking, not only running businesses, but they're moms, they're young moms, they've got young children. It's not like me or you or our kids are grown and out of the house. These are young moms really rocking it and doing it. It's remarkable what these women are doing. It's changing cultures.
Very dynamic organization and a diverse organization. Women only, sorry, Freddie.
Yeah, we have that whole pet peeve thing.
We have that discussion. But we run the gamut. All age groups are represented. We have single moms, we have married moms, we have solopreneurs, we have women on the other end of the spectrum who kids are grown, maybe they've retired from one career and are moving on into another. We open our doors to everyone, and that's what's made the group so special, I think, is we do have every industry represented. You have resources for whatever you might be looking for, and connections you can help other women with as well.
And it's the networking. And for those of you that don't think networking is important to your business, you got to think again. And I don't mean going to the networking events and handing out your card. It is about the face-to-face relationships. And it's what we get to do every day here is network. And I was explaining that to someone that called me today. I don't know what you mean, they said. What's it about networking and relationships? And I said, you kind of have to come out and see what we do to understand it. But no matter how much technology there is, it comes down to the face-to-face relationships, right, that gives you the trust.
Right, and it's not necessarily something that you might need something today. I mean, you met this connection months before in a different setting,
right,
and then happened to meet again in a certain setting, and things just grew from there.
It's just a tremendous opportunity. So you can check it out how? FemCity?
FemCity.com on the website, look for Boca Del Rey, and you can also find our Facebook group, FemCity Boca Del Rey.
And I just want to say something real quick because it is an all-woman group. And every time a woman is successful, if you're married and your wife belongs to this group, I will guarantee you $100 a minute that if she's happy and doing well, it's going to make the family happy and doing better. So sometimes people say, oh, men aren't included. That's okay. You just let them do what they do and be supportive, and you'll be amazed at how well families will work when business does well.
Well, I mean, you saw the connection. You weren't able to come to any of these events with me, and where we ended up on Saturday, right? The most spectacular of...
And that came because of FemCity.
FemCity, right.
And the amazing thing here is that sometimes a good partner or somebody that you're married to or something, the best thing you could do is not make noise, is to listen and watch. And just let them do what they do and do it well. And you will learn that when you have 200, 300 women in a room, in a whole industry, you can learn something. You're going to learn something. You're going to learn how to be patient, how to be smart. It isn't always going to work, but 9 out of 10 times it will work. So for you guys, if your wife joins this organization, which I think they'll be nuts not to, I mean, even Moby Pop. Moby Pop is an instrument because, again, we're in the industry of better and bigger. It gives you an opportunity as a business owner to do more. So join FemCity. If you aren't in FemCity, then you're doing something really, really wrong, and think about it.
And for all of you that are watching us in our location, there's FemCity Boca Del Rey, but FemCity is national.
Everywhere.
It's international because we reach now, we're international. So everyone's watching. There's an opportunity for a FemCity near you.
There is. We started in Florida, in Miami, and just kind of have grown and grown, and now we have over 80 cities nationwide and in Canada, and looking at some other locations overseas as well. And so you can join. Dawn has a special referral link that can give you a discount.
Yeah, how do we access that referral link?
So you can access that. I have posted it on the Brooklyn Cafe show.
Okay.
And you can also find it. We need to get it on that you can make it icon on the website.
Oh, I think that's a great idea. So you'll be able to go through our link at the Brooklyn Cafe for a special discount to join FemCity.
Any FemCity, not just Boca Del Rey.
That's right. If you're in FemCity in Utah, I don't care where you are, California, I want you to call. I want you to say a shout out to FemCity. I'd like to see and get a map. You ever seen how Regis and Phil, whatever the hell his name was?
You want to put a pin?
I want to put a pin. I want to get a U.S. map. I want to put a pin all over the country of people that call in
Good idea.
to see what it looks like.
On your
And-
roulette wheel. We can spin your wheel.
That's going to be our game. My roulette wheel is going to have everybody in here. Look, you got all these players in here.
But it has been, I can't wait for you all to learn the evolution of what it is. And we always say, believe in the higher power. And this truly is a calling. And FemCity and the women and Patty and everyone that's been a part of it, you never know which way the world's going to take you. But, man, go on for the ride.
And listen, tell Troy, Mr. Troy.
How you doing, Troy?
Troy, you can have pizza and still be vegan. Or there's different ways of doing this thing. We are at the Pizza District, so we're having pizza, and it happens to be very good. But you go on this cruise, they're going to have meals for you to learn and educate you on how to stay healthy.
Absolutely delicious.
So it's okay. It's allowable.
Dr. Lee, are you part of FemCity yet?
Not yet, but I'm learning. So it's a nationwide, international. Ah.
In Canada and several of the provinces as well.
So when will be the next event? So
Our next events are member only. We have a coffee connection on November 15th, and we have a member holiday social on December 5th. So there is still plenty of time for people to join and become members so they can participate.
okay.
So if you're going to be joining, then you can go to the one on the 15th.
Yes.
So if she would join today, she's invited.
She could- she
Now, how
could
much
join
room
on
you
the
got left?
15th.
Because every time you come in here, sold out.
Well, the November Coffee Connection, I would actually be squeezing you in because we are pretty much maxed out. December is just opened. I think the link opened today. So I have plenty of room for, I'll say everyone. But
It's a captive audience. It's something that I think you would do very well.
Do you still have your first 30 days to trial?
there is a 30-day free trial, but those would not be able to attend the member-only events.
You're going to want to join.
Yeah.
Trust me on this one.
And you're a
Yes,
lifetime
we have
member,
Beverly.
Bev is? And for Dr. Lee, you're in Boca now 75% of the time. So for you to join the Boca Del Rey chapter would be a great idea.
It would
Yeah,
be.
I think.
Now, Bob can't come, but he can drop you off. Boca Del Rey, Fem City.
Fem City. It's a women's professional organization. Yeah.
You said December 5th or December 15th?
December 5th.
December 5th.
Yes.
Yeah, I might be able if I join the member. But I think it's very important because most of my clients are women.
Yes.
Because women are very sensitive to
The
the
whole
changes.
world is mostly women now, though. Men are at I mean, look at the crew.
It
We got-
always has been.
It always has been. There's 10 women for every one man. Did you know that?
Really?
And it used to be 8. Now there's 10.
I guess it's pretty good to be a guy then.
Not necessarily.
Or it's pretty good to be a woman because,
You have to learn how to let somebody else fly the plane. So that's how that works.
you just press the button and it flies itself.
That's right.
There's a
That's
button
right.
for
We
that
even
now.
things up real quick.
You can go to femcity.com, look for a Boca Del Rey chapter or a chapter near you. We're going to get the link on our website. We can also get the link on our MobiPop. So you'll be
Yes.
able to join for a discounted rate. More events coming. Check it out. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Dr. Lee. We've got a lot going on. And this lady with the lovely little girl, she's in marketing and social media. So let's see what's on the horizon.
How do you know all that?
Because I listen.
Oh.
Because I'm a woman and I can multitask.
Because you're networking.
I am always networking, and I can surround the whole room with one fell swoop of my wand. Stay tuned. You can give us a call or write in 888-994-4995. It is lunchtime at the cafe, live at Pizza District in Boca Raton, and we'll be right back.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Dr. Lee of Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic with the PhD in neuroscience. Her practice in acupuncture helps hormone balancing, total relaxation, diabetes, and inflammation. For additional questions or to schedule a free consultation, call Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic at 617-817-1910. Acupuncture and Chinese herbs are very effective in treating many ailments and diseases and have been used for thousands of years in China. Call today for your free consultation at 617-817-1910.
Now, ring that bell. And we're back.
And we are back with our guest bell ringer at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We've got Sophie with us. Hey, Sophie, how you doing?
Good.
Ever been on TV before?
No.
Ever rang the bell before? I'm glad you're here. What'd you have for lunch?
At my school?
Here, today you had lunch at Pizza District with us. Was it good? What did you have?
Cheese pizza.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
And I like that you have a friend with you also. Who's your friend on the table? She likes your bell. Who's your stuffed animal friend? Who's that? Your elephant.
Her name's Baby.
Her name is Baby. Does she go with you everywhere?
Yeah.
How old are you?
4.
4. Do you go to school?
Yes.
Yes. Where do you go to school?
In Florida.
In Florida. Do you live in Florida?
Yep.
Where you go to B'nai Torah? We were actually at B'nai Torah. We did an event with mini mitzvahs. Do you know mini mitzvahs? Yes. With Amy? Were you there for the challah? For the bread pudding?
Yes, we were there.
I knew you looked familiar. Okay.
We were there Sunday too.
Okay. Oh, that was yesterday. We were there doing bread pudding with Teddy. I'm thinking, why do you look so familiar? That is where I saw you from.
Okay, no more bells.
She's ringing it up.
I think we have video of Sophie, don't we, Teddy? Didn't we take video of Sophie when we were there that day, coincidentally? I think we did. You were very, very cute. You wouldn't be surprised. She was making her bread pudding. Well, thank you, and go enjoy your lunch. Thanks for joining us today.
She is a professional bell ringer.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. Do you know she's a professional bell ringer? In the internet this morning, a 3-year-old girl came home with a jacket that wasn't hers. And it's blowing up the network about the father sat with her and says, okay, where'd you get the jacket? I bought it. She's 3. Just like your daughter. I'm thinking it's her. It looks just like her.
Really?
Yes. So he goes, how much did you pay for the jacket? That 5 thing you paid. That's what she told her dad. He says, really? Where did you buy it? In school. Oh, they were selling jackets. Yes. I think we have to take it back. No, Dad. You got to watch this thing. You got to.
Well, I saw the booth and I like the glitter ice cream.
At 3 years old, women have this fashionista thing going
Oh,
on.
I have to show you something, Sophie.
Uh-oh.
So you know how much I love glitter and I like your outfit? Look what someone just bought me. Look at her face. What do you think?
What do you think of that?
Cool.
That's pretty cool,
She
right?
says, cool.
You like that?
Yeah.
I know. This is from Miss Bev over here.
She's going to get fairy hair.
She's going to get some fairy hair?
Mom's going to get it for her for Christmas.
Listen, you got to tell Mom, I gotta get one of those.
Say goodbye to thank you to them. They said, "You're
Goodbye. We're going to see you again soon. Thank you for joining us.
See you next time.
thank you for having me."
She's adorable. Unbelievable.
She's a,
Come on. Thank you.
we are live at, she's taking your bell.
That's okay. She can have it. That's okay.
Zillion people following you.
There you go.
He's gonna blast
There you go. We're live at Pizza District in Boca Raton. We are on the road for the next couple of weeks while our new studio is being built out. And, you know, talk about what God and the universe, whatever you believe in, has in store for you. We were going to go one way, and God goes, nope, you're going another. And I got to tell you, the response that we have gotten from that video, you all see Hector walking around our new space. Look at Hector's face, but it is just an incredible place. We've got room for our kids network. We've got room for our lunchtime at the cafe network, our Moby Pop network. So much room to grow and go, and I'm really excited. So thank you to all the amazing femmes that have helped us put this together. And yeah, huge thank you to Fem City, because that is how it happened.
That's right. Well, we always wanted to have a theater concept.
Now you have it.
And the funny thing about this place is it has the name theater on it, right? And we always wanted to have a theater type of environment so that you walk in and it's like a giant movie theater, it's a giant playhouse. And we have enough room to do all of that. All the things that I've always wanted to try, being in this business 12 years, and it's right in front of me now.
You know what they say, be careful what you wish for,
With
because you
you,
might
yes.
very well get it. With me, you never know.
This is the second time that we've moved and you've picked a program, you picked a venue that's bigger and grows bigger. I will never say to you again, we got to get a bigger boat. I'm never saying that again, because I don't know what you're going to come up with.
Well, every time he says, what do you want?
No more.
And there it happens. You have to say hi to Arizona. Arizona, we miss you too. We can't wait for you to come back and visit us during winter break. She's saying hi, I miss you guys.
Cafe in the desert. We have to do the cafe in the desert piece.
So she's coming back. Arizona, our interns are amazing, and our crew is doing a fantastic job. You'll see more spots on Pizza District. We've got Dr. Lee with us and Bev. Dr. Lee, we're still talking eye health, yes?
Yeah, but then I want to emphasize how acupuncture works today, because that's the question I got from most people when they ask me, you know, how acupuncture can fix arthritis or eye problems. And I read so many literatures, and the most important thing is acupuncture improve the circulation to your tissues or joint or eyes. So when you have joint pain or eye problems, macular degeneration, glaucoma, dry eyes, it's the circulation problem. So if we improve the circulation, then first of all, you clear up the inflammation there. Because when you have inflammation in any places, shoulder joint or back joint, you continue to damage your tissues. Your body cannot repair. But if you can clear up that inflammation by using acupuncture to speed up the circulation, not just dilate your blood vessels. It's different from anti-inflammatory, or it's different from the blood thinner. The blood thinner dilate your blood vessels, but not improve the circulation. So you would have swelling, purple color in an area where you need to be repaired. But if you use acupuncture, you can actually speed up the whole circulation to bring more oxygen and nutrients to the joint or the tissues you need to repair.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Will acupuncture help the puffiness under my eyes?
Yes, that's another thing, speed up your circulation underneath your eyes. The only thing I didn't do it for you because I'm afraid you will get bruised. And you know, you are on the TV.
Me, yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah, because you think I'm going to bruise you. Don't do that.
Not you, Dr. Lee, but you think about, right? Everyone's looking for the next step to puffy eyes, to dark circles. If this helps increase circulation around your eyes, then this can help with that as well.
Yes, the new research I just read, published in ACTA Ophthalmology, and indicating that the reason acupuncture help improve the vision field for people with a condition called retinitis pigmentosa, which means their retina has inflammation specifically in the photoreceptors, so they couldn't see very clearly in the dark area. So the vision gradually deteriorate, and within a few years they will lose their vision. But using electric acupuncture, they can actually slow down the process And the mechanism is it speed up the circulation, so it'll bring more blood flow, fresh blood
Okay,
flow.
I gotta ask you a question. What is inflammation? Is it something that surrounds the capillary, something that surrounds the artery, something that surrounds the veins? What is it? Is it like a, what is it?
Inflammation is a body response. It's from immune system. So when you have like tissue damage, you break your blood vessel, you break your nerves, or you find out there is some foreign material invading the body, the immune system set a macrophage, white blood cells trying to clear up the area. So the area will become red, swollen, and painful. That's the inflammation. The
That's
fourth
your
thing-
body fighting the infection?
Yes.
So
But-
neuropathy is a giant battle of inflammation in your legs?
Neuropathy is a chronic inflammation because your nerves first didn't get sufficient blood flow, and it started a degeneration. And once it started degenerate, the body tried to clear up the nerves which already degenerate. So if we can use the needles, bring the fresh blood flow to the hand and the feet where the neuropathy is, you gradually can regenerate the peripheral nerves. And the new research shows even for the brain cells, you can regenerate. It just takes longer time.
But you can. I
You
was
can.
always told you can't.
you-
To regenerate.
The
Nerves.
nerves, peripheral nerves, very fast.
You can.
Yeah, within a few weeks, you will have more sensation. So the peripheral nerve started sprouting out, the new branches. And then the next stage, it'll trim off the extra branches. So you won't have like a tingling sensation or abnormal sensation. And then
Wait,
you can
what if you don't have the tingling? Because I know the tingling is telling you don't have enough blood going there. It's like when your leg falls asleep. Suppose you don't have that, but what you got is constant pressure. You ever heard a diabetic feels like their shoes are gonna blow up their feet because there's constant pressure?
You have tightness on your leg?
It feels tight.
feels tight.
But I look at my legs, I look at my feet every day. There's
Uh-huh.
no problem there. I gotta make sure no calluses don't get in there. I put a lot of cream that I got from Fem City, which is the best. I have to hide it. And then I have just the pressure.
The pressure means the nerves are abnormally firing up. So you have early stage of neuropathy.
I
So
got
there's a
early
different
stage.
stages. So you
early
can
stage.
recover much faster. The only thing it caused this early stage is because you don't have sufficient blood flow to your feet.
So what if I
Because-
dance or I ride a bicycle?
Yeah, or you
Would
lie
that help?
down. Yes.
Or you lie down, she says.
Lying down doesn't work for me. Let me tell you something about laying down.
Okay.
You got to put your feet up
Yeah.
when you lay down because otherwise it gets worse, the pressure. Maybe there's something wrong with me.
No, you just have to move.
I got to move?
Yeah, you have to.
I got to move, Teddy.
Well, we're going to be moving a lot.
I'm
at
gonna run
new
around the
place.
block. Yeah,
Moving
that
on.
new place would be running all day.
So maybe if you tried acupuncture for a couple of weeks, she says, not even long term.
No, I think-
It'll
I think
help
that's gonna
regenerate
be-
some of the peripheral nerves you have.
I think that that's going to be, and I know that we have a common friend, Susan's product, the disc.
Yes.
I have it on actually.
I'm going to tell you something. I
This
got it with me.
helps.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you something about this. I didn't even know you were coming on today, but I carried this with me. I did an experiment.
Okay.
I put them at my arteries at my ankles,
Uh-huh.
on the outside first, and now on the inside. And I got to tell you something. Either I'm losing my mind, or the pressure on my feet
Getting better.
are much better.
How many do you use?
I was going to call you. I used two. I put one on each leg because I learned from her that when you put it on your kidneys, it works better.
Yeah.
And she had me doing the one under the belly. I know you have one under the belly and stuff, or one on your back. I'm putting it right on the ankles.
I think I'm going to show you one spot, another kidney spot on your feet. And that's also bring the blood flow there. So everything is related with the blood flow. But it's not just dilating the blood vessel. You have to speed up the circulation.
Yes, and this is where you come in. Because I have a feeling that when I come to see you and you do what you do, I want to put it, and I'm going to show you because you know all the points. She knows all 2,000 points. But for some reason, on my legs, the last 3 or 4 days, these 2 points on my ankles has made a difference. Better than I have in 3 years.
That's fantastic.
It's kind of scary because I'm thinking maybe I'm creating some kind of damage. But my goodness, I feel like I could go dancing all of a sudden. I don't have the pressure on the feet. I don't have any of the tingling. And I said, maybe there's something wrong with me.
So
What?
that verifies that you have the early stage of neuropathy. Otherwise, you won't respond that fast. The pressure sensation is just your nerves, a little bit abnormal, the function. It's an early stage.
In my life, it's a lot of abnormal.
We've got a lot going
I
on,
got a
though.
lot of abnormalness.
Dr. Lee, how do people find you?
So you can go to bocaacupuncture.org and just search the keyword about the neuropathy or shoulder pain or anything you want to know to help you speed up the healing process.
And she's right here in Boca Raton, everyone, right near the Boca Raton Regional Hospital. She's here now pretty much full time, so you can now get an appointment. She's not so busy that you can't because she's here a lot more. I'm going tomorrow. Uh-oh. I'm going tomorrow.
It'll light you up like a light bulb.
You know, we really walk the walk. As we talk the talk of everything and all of our sponsors and advertisers, we use all of the products that we support. We truly do.
We do.
We try them all. One of us may try it before the other, but I've been using Susan's patch the past couple
I'm going
days.
to tell you something.
And it's made a big difference.
I want
on
to see how
top
it
of-
combines over here.
with the acupuncture, on top of what Tracy is doing with Beamer. So much of it all works hand in hand. It's about, what did he say? Relax, recharge, reboot, restoring your life again.
Get it done. Get it out and get it done.
Because we keep going and going. Give us a call. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, more with Bev D'Amico, Dr. Lee. I don't know if you saw the size of that pizza that just walked out of this room. I think that goes in like the Guinness Book of Pizzas. We are live at Pizza District in Boca Raton on the corner of Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road. If you hit rewind, you'll get to see Sophie ringing Freddie's bell. How you like that, having a 4-year-old ring your bell?
Very cool.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Dr. Lee of Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic with the PhD in neuroscience. Her practice in acupuncture helps hormone balancing, total relaxation, diabetes, and inflammation. For additional questions or to schedule a free consultation, call Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic at 617-817-1910. Acupuncture and Chinese herbs are very effective in treating many ailments and diseases and have been used for thousands of years in China. Call today for your free consultation at 617-817-1910.
Each one of us is a unique story. The chapters filled with achievements, passions, and people. So how do you celebrate a life? How do you tell someone's story in a single ceremony? Begin with what they loved. Was it the outdoors? Dancing? Cooking? Then think about how to highlight that passion in a meaningful way. We can help you design a fitting tribute from beginning to end. One that perfectly captures the individual. Coordinating everything from calla lilies, catering, to even a 70s disco. That's why we're here, to see that every life is well celebrated.
You know what you forgot to mention?
What?
Fuego
Fuego.
is in the house. Now, Hemp City does the English version with all the women and
What's
everything
Hemp
else.
City?
Fem City.
Oh, Fem City.
Don't know my
That
English.
somebody's new
My
business,
English
Fem
is very
City.
sexy. We also have the Latinas side
Yes.
of what we do with Sandra Torres. United Latinas, is that what it's
Correct.
called?
Yes.
United Latinas is a very interesting aspect for us because we are going to bring the Latino flavoring, being that we're going to be moving around. We have our friends down at Don Pablo Studios in Miami. And I want to do something in Latin style down there because as you and I have been talking about, Roku Live is on the horizon.
That is coming out in the next 30 days for our show. I'm so excited.
Roku Live is an interesting aspect because of all I put in some shows yesterday, we picked up a couple of more thousand easy. They're hungry for the shows.
They're hungry for our shows, which is funny.
They got nothing else to do with their lives. I
Take
don't
a bite
understand.
out of the cafe. We could do that. We can rename the segment, Take a Bite Out of the Cafe.
We could do
They're
that.
hungry for the shows.
We could do that.
So in the next 30 days, we're going to be Roku Live, or at least by the beginning of 2020, we
Yes.
get Roku Live, which means you'll be able to find us live on your TV, on your Roku apparatus, which will be, oh my gosh, crazy as it is, but pretty exciting.
But it's kind of cool the way that
really
works because you can actually, we bring in TV screens, you can actually see yourself where I can talk to your mom again when she's watching Amazon Fire and I can say, look, we're live.
Well, because that's the thing. You realize everyone's watching something streaming, whether it's live, whether you go back and look at it. Things are totally changed. Even people, they're just not doing, they're doing internet but not cable TV. They're doing their streaming capacity.
Well, I watched Netflix all weekend, right? And it's an amazing animal, Netflix, because you don't know if it's a good movie, if it's a bad movie. I don't do the series because I ain't got that patience. But some of the stuff I start and stop. If I had Aura stuff on Netflix, I would watch it because I laugh when I watch the reruns. Silliest things I've ever seen in my life.
Or listen to, when you can listen to us on podcasts as well. I see some of those have been uploaded over the weekend.
I did some podcasting
And when I love when you can tell Freddie did the posting.
because I don't know how to
everything's in
spell the word
capitalized.
business. But nobody has called yet. I put it on purpose. I misspelled the word.
I didn't even pay attention.
Business.
No, I like when you say, ask Siri, play the Brooklyn Cafe
Don't do that,
TV
you turn on my
podcast."
phone.
And then Siri plays the podcast. You can find our shows on Spotify. You can find our shows on Amp It Up FM. You can find our all over. So many, there's a litany of places.
Spotify is good enough. And if I ask Siri, she will play it.
We've also got Bev joining us. Bev, you have been so great in following us around. Mama Ali, how you doing?
She says, I invited her. She says, I couldn't make it, but I'm going to be on remote all week, Mama Ali. Come on down and bring everybody you know because we're opening up a new place in Boca Raton. Our stay at the Heart of Del Rey, when I thank Dan and all the people that invited us to be there for the last couple of years. We are now moving on up, and we are going to be doing our own thing, bigger and better.
Someone asked us, now can we come in and edit on the weekends? I said, as a matter of fact,
can.
yeah, you can now come in and edit on the weekend.
You can also shoot on the weekends and edit on the weekends. And I may bring in a boxing ring. Let Mama Ali bring in some fighters.
And then Dr. Lee can help them recover with acupuncture.
And we'll put a hospital in the back. I mean, the place is big enough to do it.
How many, what's the square footage, Freddie?
2,000.
Oh, that's a nice size.
It's a nice size.
It's a nice size. You
It's
could do a lot with
huge.
that.
We could bring in a boat and have a
Great.
networking party on it, and
Yes,
it's so big.
good idea.
Looking forward to kicking off our holiday season
It
with
is,
it. We'll have
it
a big party, a big thank you. We'll reach out to livingfla.com to promote that event as well.
Bring them down. Let's do a networking party in the name of. And if you have a business in Boca and you hadn't made it up to us up in Del Rey, we invite you to come down. We have places in North Miami. We have a place in Hollywood with our friends from Momentum Mindset.
Yes.
And we're going to have that house. And then we got good friends like Pizza District. We're going to be tomorrow at Mad Robot.
Wednesday will be at JJ's and Thursday will be down in Davie. So a little bit of something for everybody to come join our
Everybody has been texting me, come on and do a show.
Fantastic.
Until we're up and going.
Well, our crew is amazing and they're really, really just
They're going to be
spectacular.
exhausted. I'm going to see how many will come back for round 2 tomorrow. Because it isn't how you start the fight, it's how you end it. And tomorrow becomes the tough one.
We're going to be doing great. And Bev, you've got an announcement to make as well.
Yes, I am helping my friend Bonnie Bonnie Posh Productions. We're going to be coordinating a Santa by the Sea event on Friday, December 6th from 6 to 9. And it's going to benefit the Grand Bahamas Children Home. It's an orphanage that was devastated from the hurricane. So we're looking for sponsors, we're looking for vendors, we're going to have Santa there, food sampling, product demonstration, motion and potion is going to be there. So it's going to be Friday, December 6th. So if anyone would like to participate, sponsor a vendor, we have vendor opportunities, just text me 55312 and text BEV, B-E-V, and you will see all my contact information there, my email, my phone number, and we'd love to get. We're going to be looking for toys too for the children. We have one of the gentlemen that we know has his powerboat, sailboat, and we've already taken a load off over there with other things that we recruited. We had an event with Waves, which is another women's group. I'm a member of quite a few women's group. I'm a member of Fem City and quite a few other ones. So
Bev
we
is
all
a member of
we all kind of
everything.
participate with
Bev
helping
markets
out.
everything. She's a member of group. She is one of the most supportive and sharing community members. I don't even remember how we met you. Was it through
You
Fem
met
City?
me
Was
through
it
we met
Sandra?
me through Sandra. Sandra
Sandra
with the I'm a lifetime member with the Latin ladies also. So
Are you Latin?
no, I'm Italian.
Well, you don't have to be Latin to be part of the Latin ladies. They take anybody, and they take men too.
They
from what
do.
told
They
me.
are. I've had a lot of men reach out and say, "Can we be a part of it?"
Yep.
And this is called Santa by the Sea.
Santa by the Sea, and it's going to be at Lauderdale by the Sea. I forgot to tell you where it's going to be. Lauderdale by the Sea at the Jarvis Center, which
Where is that?
It's around Commercial on A1A.
We did that remote down at Lauderdale by the
Yes,
Sea.
yes, we did. It's really funny because for me, being a New Yorker, it's funny to see Santa in grass, right? Because it's Florida. There's no snow. So I never forget the first time I saw it, and there's no snow, and he walked around with an umbrella that had fake snow on it.
Or on a surfboard. We have pictures on my Facebook page with him on a surfboard and stuff. So, you got to live like the locals live.
Can you believe we're going into holiday season?
I know it. Couple weeks. I'm leaving for Chicago for Thanksgiving because that's my hometown, and it's like 2 weeks away. It's
They
like
say this is the shortest, between
Yes.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, the shortest holiday shopping season. So start shopping now.
You should start shopping in January for December because I cannot believe how fast this year went by.
Dr. Lee, are you going to do gift certificates? Can people get gift certificates to come see you maybe for the holiday season?
Stocking stuffers.
Sure. Probably.
Maybe I'll
Sure.
get you one.
Sure.
Maybe I'll get you that for Christmas.
What are you going to get me?
A gift certificate to see Dr. Lee.
I think you should just get me that. What do you mean Christmas? I think you should give me one of those no matter what.
You got it.
I'm going to have gift certificates for all my businesses. So when you text, if you'd like a gift certificate, let me know. It'll save you time and money from going shopping in the malls and going. You can just go online and order it and
That's
have
what
it
everybody
shipped.
wants, avoiding the
Think about,
mall.
Just
right?
like
The
Amazon.
gift of health is so
Yes.
important.
Yes.
We can get gift certificates as well. Acupuncture and all the products that you offer.
Yep. The EMF jewelry, the Vox Life products, and everything else that's just easy peasy.
Bev is a walking billboard.
How many watches do you have there?
Well, I
Bev?
have my Fitbit on because I like to track my sleep and my walk, and I have my iPhone watch. So
Well, sleep is really important.
It
Dr.
really
Lee says
is.
to me when I go, did you sleep? I said till 3 o'clock in the morning. Did you sleep? Well, maybe from 3 to 6 o'clock
I
in
was
the
up.
morning.
I was up early
Why
too
is
this
sleep
morning.
so important, Dr. Lee?
Sleep is when you shut down your brain, and then the growth hormone goes up, and then you can repair your tissue. So if you don't have the sleep, first your immune function will be out of balance. It could be hyperactive, it could be underactive. So if it's hyperactive, you got allergies, autoimmune disease. If it's underactive, then you get infection, pneumonia, bronchitis, and also wear and tear is part of the life. So we need to have right amount of growth hormone to repair your tissues. And if you don't sleep enough, then your growth hormone will go down.
Now,
And-
now
Like
is
it's
laying
shorter?
down the same thing as sleeping?
No, it's improve your circulation, but
So if I'm laying down, if I lay down all day, is that
That's
the
not
same thing as
good.
sleeping all day?
no, and then you slow down your circulation.
So what's the difference? If I'm sleeping, I slow it down anyway, don't I?
When you're sleeping, especially in deep sleep,
REM
your
sleep.
brain is turned off. So your blood flow is redistributed.
Oh.
And your
Did you
heart
know
is resting, not completely resting. And you slow down your breathing. And when somebody or your wife watching you in deep sleep, you're actually doing like a belly breathing. It's like when you meditate, you breathe in, your belly go out, and your oxygen level goes up. And when you have more oxygen in your blood vessels all dilate. You bring more blood flow to your feet, where you have neuropathy, your hands, your eyes, but not the brain. So you don't want to have too much deep sleep. Then your brain has not sufficient blood flow. And that happens to people who take sleeping pill. They got a dementia because they interrupt the whole sleep pattern. Instead of every 2 hours, they have stage 1, 2, 3, 4. They have like 7-hour deep sleep. So they tend to develop dementia, like Rose Kennedy. She got a stroke because she took sleeping pill in a later stage.
Well, do the sleeping pills, do they change your neurons, your neurological output? Are they dampening them? Is that part of it?
It
Versus
kind
the too much sleep?
It shut off your nerves. So you turn off all the nerves completely. And when you stop sleeping pill, you actually don't know how to sleep because the nerves get used to by the sleeping pill, controlled by sleeping pill, and then you don't take that. The nerves just do not know how to turn it off. So they will not have 1 hour single sleep once they suddenly stop the sleeping pill.
So let me ask you, if I were to wear a mask for an hour before I fall asleep for oxygen,
The CPAP
is that
machine?
no? I don't want to call it that because people are just gonna laugh at me. I'm just saying, if I were to have oxygen, like in a tube or something, for an hour, and then take it off and go to sleep, is that healthy or unhealthy?
I think for an hour is fine because I talked to many people with a CPAP machine, and very few people. Some people can get decent sleep. Most people couldn't tolerate that for the whole night because you couldn't move. Your machine is on your face and you cannot turn. So many people, but for 1 hour, you increase your oxygen level and you're actually probably easier to bring more oxygen to your blood.
What about an oxygen tent?
You mean the hyperbaric?
No, let's not go there. I lay down, I put a tent. I've seen this. They put a tent around you, they pump in oxygen in there, and you sleep. Healthy or not healthy?
I mean, for the whole night?
Yes.
You gotta love Dr. Lee's reaction to you for the whole night, really?
The
Yeah,
whole
an
night is
oxygen
too
tent.
long. I think 1 hour probably is enough.
1 hour.
I know.
Yeah, 1 hour.
I wonder if that's why people get so sick when they travel. I bet you because you don't get enough sleep. Your sleep is disrupted with the different time change. It's probably one of the, most people when they travel, other than all the germs, in the airplane,
Yep.
they
Yeah.
don't get enough sleep.
But sleep is all of this is so important. Everything we talk about, but sleep, you and I are workaholics. I don't know about your sleep patterns, but mine are not so good.
I mean, we're not
They're not so
workaholics.
sexy as you say, my sleep patterns. My eating, my sleep, I need this 52-year-old thing that I'm going through. It's not so sexy is all I can tell you.
It's like a diet. I love diets, except food gets in the way. It's the same thing. I love sleeping, but life gets in the way.
But it's really, really important. Dr. Lee, how can people find you again?
Just go to bocaacupuncture.org and you can type insomnia, and then you'll find the best way to fight insomnia.
There you have it. And
I can tell you, insomnia is a very big problem. I bet you
Oh.
everybody in this room, you get 80% people have insomnia.
because we don't get off our electronic devices early enough is really what it is.
Do you know that
We
this?
should talk about that next time you come on.
You should talk about the blue light effect. The
Okay.
blue light effect from television, computers, and TVs. They sell glasses now.
And that goes all with the whole eye things that you're probably writing a new book on. So we're going to talk about that
You
next time.
guys know about the blue light effect? You do? You do nothing about it. You just do it. Yeah, it eats up your retinas and your eyes, and you get.
The blue light on.
You're gonna look like you're 50 at the age of 30.
Or you can look like John Lennon. We don't get blue glasses.
Is that why he wore blue glasses?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Fun
sure,
fact,
Freddie.
Let's see.
I wonder.
Contact Dr. Lee at Boca
Wow.
Raton Acupuncture Clinic.
You're
You can
brilliant.
Find Bev MobiPop.
How'd you know that?
It just came in my head. 55312, and you can type in Bev, B-E-V, and for all of our information at the Brooklyn Cafe, we need to update our address, by
I
the way.
need to talk to Jen G. I updated it.
I'm with Gen G with MobiPop.
Oh.
Start a new text function. Go to your phone, a new message. The number is 55312. The message is Cafe, C-A-F-E, and all of the information, you hit the link, will be there for our cafe, all of our shows, how to reach us, how to get our coffee, and how to join us on the next show. Thank you, crew. You were amazing. Thank you to Nico at Pizza District and everything that he's done. More coming out with that. We are live on location for our first Brooklyn Cafe lunchtime on the road as we build out our new studio. Tomorrow we are at Mad Robot Brewing Company on Federal Highway in Boca Raton. It is 20/20 vision at 12 o'clock tomorrow. You never know what our crew is going to come up with. And then 1 o'clock, got more to go. So stay tuned. Have a great day, everyone. Be kind to each other. We will see you tomorrow, same time, different place.
Bye.
And
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.